Hey y'all, so I decided to do a pick a card on what a message from your spirit guide. What do you need to see, know, hear, and understand in this very moment? If you're interested, keep watching, subscribe, like, and so this is number 1 to shell, but don't pay attention to the design of the cards, and don't focus on the stone that's on top of it. Focus more so on your intuition and which card do you look at makes your heart kind of like skip a beat or pound faster or make your like stomach jump a little bit. Like, follow your intuition. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, really get in tune with these cards. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So again, 3, 2, 1. So let us begin. So if you chose number 1, this is your reading. You've got the Great Road in reversed. You've got the Dagger of Westerner in reverse. And you've got the beautiful gold ring upright. So before I get to these other cards, I'm going to read your main 3 first. So what I'm getting from these cards, start with your Great Road. Okay, so this great road that you're on, I feel like it's been a rocky road, full of beauty, but also full of confusion. Like, you don't know which way to go. Like, you're confused about what is right and what is wrong, where you should be on your path, where you need to go on your journey. And the Dagger in reverse, it means that you're in conflict. You're in conflict with yourself. Like, as you can see, like, this sword is so bright, and it symbolizes strength, and it, like, when it's upright, like, you have so much fire in you, so much passion in you, but while it's reversed, like, you've lost your passion, like, you've lost your motivation to pursue your passion, and, like, you've been on a road to confusion. Like, you don't know which way is which anymore, like, which way you're supposed to be on. And then you have this beautiful gold ring, and it shows you, like, it shows this person in the water swimming to get this ring, and this ring symbolizes the journey, like the treasure on the journey, like finally being able to see the beauty of your journey. So you were on this state of confusion, and you may find that you are finding yourself on the right path, on the road, and it's not like any of the roads that people were telling you to get on. It's a completely different path. It's a new start. It's a new beginning. You're headed to a different direction, and just know that that is okay. That is the right choice. Moving on to our other cards. We have the Trainer in reverse, and so this is talking about more so, I'm feeling like gambling. You have Omanit in reverse. You can see that. And you have a Trainer again in reverse. And so what I'm getting from these cards isn't a reversal. It's you are you are having to weigh your pros and cons on this new journey that you find yourself on. Like, a lot of people aren't agreeing with you. You're confused about a lot. Like, you're confused about a lot. And like I said, gambler. You've been making some rash decisions that you need to chill out on, and take a step back and look at what. Yeah, so again, like, confused, paralyzed with this confusion. So you're like very confused on which direction is right. I'm feeling like so much confusion, but like there is like this gold which lets me know that it's more so about your spiritual path, your spiritual journey that you're confused about. You're confused on whether it's the right way. And you may feel like it's a gamble. You're weighing your pros and cons, but you're really confused. And right here, this is a potion card. You definitely want to stop neglecting yourself and definitely pay attention to your health, because that is also in reversed. And finally, your last card is Poison of the Old Man. And so this right here lets me know that your intentions, like, you may be trying to use your spiritual gifts as more so like just a means to get money, or just a means to get what you want. And or maybe you're being tricked. You're wasting your money. That may be a thing. Like, you're wasting your money on people who don't have your best interests at heart. So you group number 1, you definitely are on the right path spiritually, but you need to take care of yourself more and stop going to people who are just in it for money. You're gambling off of the wrong things, or you have you need to like get your intentions in line, do things for out of love versus just for money. And that is all I got from group number 1. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, let me know too. So yeah, I'll see you next time, group number 1. Okay, group number 2. You chose this rock. All right, so let's begin. Ooh, Maravoir. That looks pretty. Ooh, Trufania in reverse. And Ford in reverse. Okay, so we're going to read your main cards first, and then we're going to go over to these beautiful cards over here. So first things first, what I see is beauty. I see the beauty in you. You're like this perfect imbalanced person. You're like not imbalanced, you're in balance. You're like this perfect person who has strength and who has purity in them. So you're definitely like a person who just kind of flows like the river, who just goes with the flow of things, and who is just really beautiful. Like, you have a very beautiful spirit. And this card like represents, like, as you can see, like, it looks like beautiful clean water. Like, the design of the water holder has jewels on it. So you are a very beautiful person who is more good. Like, you tend to other people's needs and things like that, but you also have a battle within yourself. You can see that, like, he's battling a monster. And as you can see, like, he is winning. Like, you can see that light. But this was in reversed. So your demons may be creeping up on you and taking advantage of you. So you definitely want to purify and cleanse yourself. Maybe do some detoxing, some self-care, because yeah, because you're having this feud within yourself, like this feud of good and bad. You're not really sure which way to go. So there is some pull to power. Like there's some confusion, or not confusion, there's just like this mental battle, or like you're facing some depression or stress and anxiety that's disrupting the balance. And right here we have the forward in reverse, which is definitely talking about overcoming. But because it's for in reverse, I feel like your battles maybe winning this one, and you definitely want to detox and let whatever is causing you depression, whatever is disrupting your peace, you definitely want to let that go so that you can trot on. Now let's continue on these cards. So you've got the Keeper, guard the goal. So this card right here is telling me that you need to keep your eye on the prize. Like whatever you're going for, keep your eye on the prize. Yeah, like really focus on your goals, because whatever is disrupting you, like this balance, is more so a distraction to keep you from getting to where you need to go, where you need to be at. Next card is the Jinx in reverse. All right, so and this is talking about like someone trying to knock you down, but they're unsuccessful because this is in reverse. So you may need to pay attention to the crowd that you're in, or the friends that you think that you may have. Be careful who you're telling your ideas to, because your beautiful ideas, they may not have your best interest when it comes to you going for your goal. Like it may in fact be a good idea and you should definitely pursue it, but the people that you're telling it to may not really be excited for you. So you definitely want to watch it, because I feel like they're talking behind your back, or just wishing you bad, trying to knock you off your game. So just watch out for that. And finally, your last card is Moki King in reverse. So this, I feel like it's a manifestation card, like because there's just like in this picture there's so many things coming to you, but in reverse it's going away from you. So instead of it coming to you, things are coming away from you, and I think it has a lot to do with the people that you keep around you. Like it's because you have this flow of energy, this flow of ideas, but like you don't have that support. Like people are more against you than they are with you, and they are keeping you from reaching the other side. Like you do have like support right here, but you 9 times out of 10 you can't see it, or you're not focused on it. You're focused more so on the people that you want to have your back and you want to support you, but they don't. And you're really upset about it, and that's that clash of ego versus who you are really. And the message here really is to just focus on your goal and be careful who you tell your business to. A lot of people are wishing on your downfall, and once you take on that energy, like your manifestations, or like your manifestations and everything is just definitely like not working in your favor. So you're like missing opportunities left and right. So definitely pay attention to the crowd you're in and the people you're in, and go for your ideas. They're there, and they're bright, and they're pure, and they're beautiful. So definitely go for it, despite the people who you want to support you. Like go for it. And that is group number 2. If it resonated, let me know. If it didn't, still let me know. And moving on to number 3. Okay, number 3, you chose this nice, smooth rock. And so let's see your cards. Dagger in reverse. A lot of people have been getting this dagger in reverse, but that's okay. We get to the bottom of this. Fellowship in reverse. And Rangers of the North also in reverse. So you have 3 reversed cards. We're going to read your main cards first. So we're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to read these cards first, and then we're going to get to this. Okay, so first and foremost, the energy that I'm getting here is mainly, I'm going to say, religion-based or faith-based. And I say that because of this fellowship card. And this dagger in reverse represents strength. Well, not in reverse, but when it's upright, it represents strength and knowledge and being creative and having that workmanship and like being passionate about something. So you may have lost your passion with your faith or in your faith, or maybe even like this is showing like a lot of people. So yeah, your fellowship, you're realizing that it is corrupted, that it's not for you, and you're having doubts about your faith or your religion. Like, as you can see, like there's a storm coming and there's a whole bunch of people. So you may have fallen off. You could even fallen off with your family member. You just realize that those people or that group or that organization is not for you. And right here you have the Rangers of the North. And these people, or like these the people, you may feel like people are up against you, and that's because it is the truth. Like, people are against you, and maybe because you've turned your back on your religion or your faith or your friends who are religious or whatever it is. Like, I'm really getting like a religious leaving religion, and so people did not like that. People are, you might feel like people are against you for your beliefs or what you chose. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely have witnessed the corruption within your group or organization or whatever you feel like is against you. You definitely have seen them with open eyes now, and you don't like it. So you're leaving it. Okay, so we're gonna look at your next cards, which you have the Spaceship. And this card is, I believe, telling you to... Okay, so with this space card, you may... Oh, okay, so you also may feel like it's a spiritual attack. Like, if you're feeling like any moodiness or any type of like withdrawals or whatever, you may feel like it's a spiritual thing, but you're being called to ground yourself and explore things that are not of this world. Like, you're being called to definitely explore different beliefs. Okay, so your next card is Foul. So you may be experiencing some foul play, or there was some foul play involved in why you left the fellowship. Maybe there was like some like something going on there that was just out of bounds. Like, you didn't like what was going on, what was happening, so you moved past it. So you're being called to explore things from outside of what you normally know. So you've already left the fellowship, or you're thinking about leaving the fellowship, and because of whatever foulness was going on. So you're being called to explore and travel, whether this is like traveling through books or, you know, expanding your consciousness or expanding your knowledge. You're being called to do that with this card. And finally, your last card is the Unfriendly Amazon, but in reversed. So this is your warrior thing. So yes, since you left your fellowship of whatever kind it was, you felt like people were against you, but that has left you feeling weak. But you need to tap back into that warrior goddess energy that you were before when you were in the fellowship, because that energy is just what it is. It belongs to you. It's not within your fellowship. So you shouldn't feel weaker because these people are no longer with you, because you have other forms of spirits and other forms of guides that are with you and that have been with you, and you need to tap back into that warrior goddess energy that's just waiting for you. And that was it, group number 3. Until next time, if it resonated, let me know. If it didn't, let me know. And until next time, guys.